Imagine Sarah, mid-30s, lying awake in bed. Her mind races not from desire but from the relentless buzz of her day's stress. She wonders, why can't I just flip a switch like my boyfriend? Why is this so complicated? That's the exact question Emily Nagoski unpacks in Come As You Are, Why Women's Sexuality Resists One-Size-Fits-All Fixes and Thrives in Context. But what if the pink pill never existed because what women really need isn't medication but understanding? First, Emily shatters the myth. Women's sexuality isn't a universal blueprint. It's wildly unique, more varied than we ever imagined. Emily tells the story of Claire, a New Yorker who found herself frustrated after comparing her slow burn to friends' instant spark. Unlike the typical narratives, Claire discovered through the research that her experience was just one of many normal variations, and not a flaw. Think of women's sexual response like a fingerprint. You can't find two alike. Nagoski explains this with the vivid analogy that expecting all women to respond identically is like expecting every snowflake to be shaped the same. Each pattern is stunningly unique and influenced by complex internal mechanisms. The payoff? This understanding cuts the chokehold of shame and self-criticism. Women learn to embrace their unique patterns, freeing themselves from harmful comparisons and unlocking a sex life grounded in self-acceptance rather than performance. Next, Emily digs into the context, the invisible atmosphere where sex happens. Hint, it's not about the bedroom alone. Emily recounts a study from the University of Michigan where women exposed to work stress showed drastically lower arousal rates. It wasn't a lack of attraction. It was stress hijacking the brain's pleasure circuits, a brutal reminder that outside pressures sneak into the bedroom. Imagine your brain as a garden. Stress is like weeds choking the flowers of desire, while trust, good mood, and body positivity are rich soil where passion blooms. Nagoski highlights how these psychological nutrients feed the dual control system, accelerators and brakes of desire, and when soil's poor, the garden struggles. The big insight, improving the context, reducing stress, boosting trust, embracing your body, often creates deeper, more reliable arousal than any new technique or quick fix. It's the emotional backdrop, not just the physical act, that makes sex satisfying. Finally, Emily flips the script on solutions. No magic pill here. The real power lies in how you approach and understand your sexuality. The decade-long hunt for a pink Viagra failed spectacularly because women's sexuality isn't a simple chemical shortage. Emily points to research showing it's a dynamic system wired for context, not a single target to fix. A revelation that flips the pharmaceutical script and liberates women from false hope. She introduces the concept of your sexual battery, a metaphor for your unique rhythms of desire, need, and recharge. Like charging a phone, sometimes it's slow, sometimes quick. Recognizing your cycles instead of forcing desire on a schedule transforms frustration into self-kindness. The transformation: women who embrace these truths report more confidence, freedom, and authentic joy in their sex lives. Instead of chasing a mythical ideal, they come as they are, fully empowered, fully present, and fully human. Back to Sarah, once she understood her sexuality wasn't broken but unique, and that stress was playing saboteur, everything shifted. Instead of beating herself up, she started tuning into her rhythm and creating a context for pleasure. Try this. Next time stress creeps in, pause and name it, then choose one small act to soothe yourself before sex. It's radical, but it works. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.